Breaking news from the South Atlantic. A deadly outbreak has turned a luxury expedition into a nightmare. 3 people are dead, and several others are fighting for their lives aboard the MV Hondius. The World Health Organization is now coordinating an international response to this rare maritime crisis. The vessel, a polar expedition ship, departed from Ushuaia, Argentina, back in March. It was on a multi-week journey through some of the most remote waters on Earth. The MV Hondius is a specialized polar cruise ship designed to take its 170 passengers to the most inaccessible corners of the globe. The itinerary included the Falkland Islands and mainland Antarctica. But as the ship crossed the Atlantic toward Cape Verde, tragedy struck. The culprit is Hantavirus, a pathogen rarely seen in the middle of the ocean. Health officials confirmed 6 total cases so far, 1 lab confirmed and 5 suspected. The fatalities include an elderly Dutch couple who fell ill during the voyage. A 70-year-old man died first. His body was offloaded at St. Helena. His wife was evacuated to a hospital in South Africa, where she later passed away. A 3rd individual died on the ship, which is currently docked off Cape Verde. 1 British national remains in critical condition in intensive care. Hantaviruses are typically carried by rodents like mice and rats. Humans usually contract the virus by inhaling dust contaminated with rodent waste. The disease typically presents in 2 stages, starting with flu-like symptoms before progressing to severe respiratory failure. It causes hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a severe respiratory illness. The mortality rate is staggering, often between 35% and 40%. While human-to-human spread is rare, this cluster has experts on high alert. Is this a new, more transmissible strain? Sequencing is currently underway. While hantavirus is famously difficult to spread between humans, certain strains in South America have shown rare person-to-person transmission. Investigators are looking for the source. Was it a stop in South America? Or perhaps an exposure on a remote island like South Georgia? Officials are also checking if rodents were present on the ship itself. The logistical challenges of managing an outbreak at sea are immense. Oceanwide Expeditions says they struggled to gain authorization to disembark the sick. The MV Hondius is now under a strict public health risk assessment in Praia. Remaining passengers and crew are being monitored for any new symptoms. The ship will eventually head to the Canary Islands for final clearance. Once cleared by Cape Verdean authorities, the ship will undertake its final journey to Spain's Canary Islands. This incident stands as a landmark case for maritime epidemiology. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this developing story from the Atlantic.